Good morning, students. This is Miss Khyati Dwarkadas welcoming you to Poverty as a Challenge, a virtual class, part 2. Now, today we are going to learn about two case studies. One is the rural case study, while the other is the urban case study. Now, both of these are typical cases of poverty. We shall start first with the story of Ram Saran, which is your urban case study. Now, 33-year-old Ram Saran works as a daily wage laborer in a wheat flour mill near Ranchi in Jharkhand. He manages to earn rupees 1,500 a month. He has to send money home to his old parents who live in a village near Ramgarh. Ram Saran lives in a one-room rented house in a crowded basti in the outskirts of the city. His wife, Shanta Devi, works as a part-time maid in a few houses and manages to earn another 800 rupees. His elder son works as a helper in a tea shop to supplement the family income. Thus, they make another 300 in the family. But his 10-year-old daughter takes care of the younger siblings. So now you see she doesn't even go to school. She is at home looking after their other children. Now we shall look at the second case, which is of Lakha Singh. Lakha Singh is your rural case. Lakha Singh belongs to a small village near Meerut in Uttar Pradesh. His family does not own any land, so they do odd jobs for the big farmers. They are farm laborers basically. At times they get paid rupees 50 for a hard day's work. But often it's in kind, like a few kgs of wheat or dal or even vegetables for toiling in the farm throughout the day. The family of 8 cannot manage 2 square meals a day. Lakha Singh lives in a kacha hut on the outskirts of the village. But the women of the family spent the day chopping fodder and collecting firewood in the fields. His father is a TB patient and passed away 2 years ago due to lack of medication. His mother now suffers from the same disease and life is slowly ebbing away. Although the village has a primary school, Lakha Singh never went there. He had to start earning when he was just 10 years old. New clothes happen to come once in a few years, and soap and oil are a luxury for the family. At the same time, when we look at the urban case, what do we see? None of the children go to school. They have only 2 pairs of hand-me-down clothes each. New ones are bought only when the old clothes become unwearable. Shoes are a luxury. The younger kids are undernourished. There is no access to healthcare when they fall ill. Now, study both the cases of poverty in your textbook, 29 and 30th page, and discuss the issues related to landlessness, unemployment, family size, illiteracy, poor health, malnutrition, child labor, and helplessness. So, whatever you reflect upon on these, whatever be your reflections on each of these, should be noted down in the notebook. I repeat, your reflections for each of these should be noted down in the notebook. What we can conclude from the two case studies, they show that poverty means hunger and lack of shelter. Poverty means lack of clean water, lack of sanitation facilities. Poor people are in a situation in which they are ill-treated at almost every place. It also means lack of a regular job at a minimum decent level. Thus, children, until we meet again in the next edition of Poverty as a Challenge, stay home, stay safe, look after yourselves, wear a mask, wear gloves, maintain social distancing, and yes, complete all the work and read the textbook. Thank you and have a nice day.